Okay, so this video has to be made, and you can see why. This object right before you. Welcome back to the channel. This is EJ Parker, your host, here at Vintage Classic Solutions, looking at this bizarre contraption, this cantankerous, centipede-looking, bizarro. What is it? Well, let me give you a clue. Look there. That's the shell, the boiler shell. So this is a 1946 Lionel train. I'm sorry for the shakiness. Lionel train innards. This is the S-2 turbine. You can hear the engine. You see that worm gear getting ready to go. Power's on low. 1946. This is post-war Lionel at its best. I bought this train on eBay specifically for that. The Lionel Atomic. Those unscrew those two brass caps, and that's where you keep the springs. The only thing that goes wrong on this train are the springs will wear out once this train gets red hot when I run it for 2 hours straight with like 25 cars. I love it. Let's give it a laugh. It just sounds so damn good. I love sounds, and this thing growls. Hear that? What toy sounds like this nowadays? That is music. Coming to get you. That, you remove that to remove the light bulb, which you can put a smoke pellet inside. Right there, you put a little pill, a white pill, and it smokes. I've added a lot of weight, as you can see, from a hobby store, which adds pulling power. This train, you can just add, or this engine, you can add weight to it wherever wherever you can cleverly put it without it getting in the way. You don't want it to fall in that gear, that worm gear, because that'll screw things up big time. So you want to have your weights clear that. Just get creative with it and have fun. This is the gem back here. Your directional changes like this. Check out this. I love this. It's so old school. Where's my hand? Right there. This little knob, or wire, you pull out and you switch into there to make it change direction. So right now it's going forward only. And that gear, I use grease in there. Like a white grease. I did this 2 years ago. It took a year off in the basement. So this is his first night out, and I guess a year or two. You can hear it. Now this train, this is 1946. This is the first year of the S-2. The S-2 the following year, 1947, which I also have, has a different engine. This is a dual worm gear. The S-2 of the following years have a single gear, which means they're more efficient. Those like my 1947, I believe it is, like the second series of this train, S2, is a freaking warthog of disaster. It's so powerful and loud. It's like it sounds like a blender, like a broken blender. This has more finesse. Now, the interesting thing about this train, which I've read, is that it's got the most realistic scale speed of these trains. So like it doesn't go so fast because most large trains in real life operate kind of slow. You know what I mean? So this train, and to operate a model train slow is kind of more of a challenge than you would think it is. To pull a large train, a large amount of cars with, slowly is kind of difficult with model trains. The momentum, you know what I mean? You need power and low center of gravity, and the gearing, you know what I mean, to just pull slowly. And this train does it. It's not the fastest train, and it's not the loudest, which is nice. It's got that nice growl. The second series one with the single worm gear motor is so damn loud. But I tell you what, you put some smoke drops in there and you crank it up, the whole house gets smoky, and it stinks, and it's loud, and you can put like 25 cars. This thing's got a little more finesse. It will smoke, but not as much. It's not as loud. It's got a nice sweet smell. that, where is it? The back of that motor right there, that red part. Let me stop it for a minute. This, I've talked about this on my channel before. I'm fascinated with Bakelite. This is a Bakelite material. It's not plastic because this part gets really hot. Those caps there they'll burn you. Just so you know, be careful. If you run your train for like even 20 minutes straight, those brass caps will burn your fingers because that's where the springs are going in and out really fast. But this Bakelite doesn't get soft or flexible at all. It just stays true to its form at all costs. It's never even, it gives off a sweet smell. And I think it's got a swirl to it. Collectors love the swirl in plastic, Bakelite and stuff. It just has more allure. But the red is just so damn awesome. The other trains, they switch to black and it doesn't look as cool. And then you have your toggle there. But this is just so awesome. Let me get it going again. I love running this train with the top off because it just looks so cool. And the lead wheels. I bought this on eBay in 2023 for I think $140 US, which is not a bad deal. And I'm pretty brave. I'll just buy them if they're not tested, and if they're untested, and I'll fix it myself because they're not too hard to fix. YouTube's got a lot of great reference videos, not from me, but other individuals that are really talented at fixing these. That's how I learned.